Welcome to one of the most chilling and controversial ghost stories in history, the Enfield Poltergeist. Have you ever wondered if the supernatural could invade the everyday world? Could a quiet suburban home become the epicenter of unexplainable chaos? In this video, we dive into the eerie events that captivated the world in the late 1970s. It all began with a knock. The story starts in August 1977 in Enfield, a suburban town in North London. Peggy Hodgson, a single mother of four, reported strange knocking sounds coming from the walls of her modest home. At first, she thought it was a prank or faulty plumbing, but the disturbances escalated. Furniture began moving on its own. Heavy drawers slid across the floor without anyone touching them. Then came the voices. Deep, gravelly tones emanated from 11-year-old Janet Hodgson, a girl with no history of such behavior. Was it a case of possession, or could there be another explanation? The media and investigators arrived. The strange occurrences caught the attention of journalists and paranormal investigators. The Daily Mirror sent reporters to document the phenomena, and soon the story exploded in the media. Paranormal experts Maurice Grosse and Guy Leon Playfair from the Society for Psychical Research took on the case. Their initial skepticism turned to belief as they witnessed furniture flying, objects levitating, and Janet herself being thrown across the room. They even recorded eerie voices that claimed to belong to a man named Bill Wilkins, a former resident of the house who had died there years earlier. Could this be definitive proof of the supernatural, or were they being fooled by an elaborate hoax? The voices of the dead. Perhaps the most famous aspect of the Enfield case was the deep, raspy voice that seemed to emanate from Janet. Speaking in this voice, she claimed to be Bill Wilkins, who described how he died of a hemorrhage in the house's living room. Investigators captured these voices on tape, leaving many stunned. Skeptics, however, argued that Janet could have faked the voice using ventriloquism. But how could an 11-year-old girl sustain such a voice for hours without damaging her vocal cords? Physical evidence or elaborate hoax? The case wasn't without controversy. Skeptics pointed to inconsistencies in the evidence. Some neighbors claimed the children admitted to fabricating parts of the story. Janet herself later confessed to faking a few incidents, but insisted the majority of the phenomena were real. Still, the sheer volume of witnesses, neighbors, journalists, and investigators makes the case hard to dismiss outright. Hundreds of incidents were reported, ranging from moving furniture to cold spots and even physical attacks on the family. Pop culture and legacy. The Enfield Poltergeist became a cultural phenomenon, inspiring movies, documentaries, and books. The events even served as a basis for the 2016 film The Conjuring 2. But decades later, the question remains, what really happened in that house? Was it a genuine paranormal event? A psychological phenomenon, or an elaborate hoax? Could it happen again? What makes the Enfield Poltergeist so compelling is the enduring mystery. If it was real, what does it say about our understanding of the afterlife or the unknown? If it was fake, how could so many people be convinced? What do you think? Are you a believer, a skeptic, or somewhere in between? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Conclusion. The Enfield Poltergeist is more than just a ghost story. It's a tale of fear, intrigue, and the unknown, a reminder that some mysteries may never be fully solved. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more chilling tales from the world of the paranormal. And remember, sometimes the scariest stories are the ones that could be true.